Hello friends, welcome to UA Infotech channel. So in this session, I would like to explain JavaScript. Okay, so first of all, let me introduce about the JavaScript introduction. Okay, so what is JavaScript? So in this video, we will learn what is JavaScript and the history of JavaScript. Okay, so JavaScript is mostly known as client-side scripting language. So JS is mostly known as scripting language, and JavaScript makes a website alive. Okay, so JavaScript initially used to make web pages alive. The programs in the language are called the scripts. Okay, so we can use it to write in web pages with the help of HTML. Okay, so it is automatically load when HTML page loads. So using JavaScript, we can capture an events and create animations, so validating the user inputs and much more. Okay, at present, JavaScript is not only execute on the browsers, but also in server side also. So take an example, we have Node.js is here. So Node.js we will run in server side. Okay, so whereas JavaScript will run in the client side. So for client side validations, so we use a JavaScript. Okay, and also in JavaScript run in any devices. Okay, so in inbuilt we have especially JavaScript engine will be available. Okay, so there are different types of engines available in the JavaScript. So suppose you can take V8. Okay, so V8 it will be work in Chrome browser, Chrome and Opera and Edge. The engine will be the same thing. And for Spider Monkey, so this is an engine in Firefox. And for Chakra, Internet Explorer and Squirrelfish and Nitro in Safari browsers. So actually, what the engine will be work in JavaScript? What is the purpose of engine? How does the engine works in the JavaScript? So engines are very complicated in the JS, but very basics are very easy to understand. Okay, so what the engine will be doing in JavaScript in the sense, so user write the code here. Okay, once he started executing the code, okay, the engine reads the script, then it will convert the script into machine readable code. Then the machine code runs very pretty fast. So okay, so the reason the engines will be inbuiltly placed in the browsers. So what the engine will exactly do in the sense, okay, so it will convert the code into machine readable code so that the machine readable code can easily understand by this computer, and it will give the output pretty fast. Okay, next thing, what is the uses of JavaScript? Okay, so the use of JavaScript in the sense, we can use a client-side validations, we can create a dynamic drop-down menus and displaying the date and time, okay, and displaying any pop-up windows using dialog boxes. Okay, so you can do any DOM manipulations, okay, any browser manipulations. So any dynamic content will be changes using the JavaScript. So next thing, let me learn history of JavaScript. Okay, so basically this JavaScript was developed by Brendan H in 1995. Okay, in 1995 Brandon Age, developed by this JavaScript. So he was a developer in the Netscape Communication Corporations. Okay, so JavaScript initially started with the life of the name Mocha. So this is a name of the JavaScript. Okay, so later they consciously name it to LiveScript. Okay, so this LiveScript, okay, officially rename it to the JavaScript because so Java was popular at the time. Okay, so in order to tie up the success with the language, so they rename it to the Java. So Java and JavaScript are entirely different. Okay, so for JavaScript, the name came from, okay, the name came from, so at the time Java was very popular, so that the name given to the script here. So we can call it as a JavaScript. Okay, so for JavaScript, okay, it is completely sold to the, okay, Netscape. Netscape is submitted JavaScript to the ECMA. Okay, so it is a European Computer Manufacturers Association. Okay, it's a private international non-profit organization. So this organization, okay, will implement the ECMA scripts. So we'll release the ECMA scripts. So we have a different versions will be available here. So ECMA 5, ECMA 6, and ECMA 7. So up to 5. So JavaScript is a object-based language. So no, ECMA 6 is a object-oriented. So little more concept will be added here. Okay, so OOPS concepts will be added in the JavaScript as well. Okay, ECMAScript 6 is an update version of ECMA 6.5. It came published in the 2009. Okay, so ES6 was published ECMA internationally in the June 2015. Now ECMA 7 is using here. Okay, so that's what about this history of JavaScript and introduction to the JavaScript.